7 or 8 years older than him.
Wow. And so do all of the people on Bigo know this, or is this kind of like just new? Like, is this new tea or
No, this OT. A lot of people, everybody from FD know that Super was messing with a minor and controlling his life and working with
so
him every
people
time.
still are supporting a pedophile?
Yeah, people still support Nature Boy, TKO, and the rest of them. Also, they don't care. Real life.
Wow.
Because the pedophile behavior was not condemned by the person who was a minor, they accept it.
So because the victim is a victim and they have what's called I forgot the syndrome. It's a
Stockholm
certain
syndrome.
they have the Stockholm syndrome. Now because they're okay with it, everybody else is okay with it.
Exactly. When you have a big following and you do heinous bullshit like that, they never put their kids in the place of the victim. If they said if that was my son doing that, I woulda. They don't do that because it ain't their kid. But since it ain't mine, I'll look over it. That what they do in real life.
So you knowing that Supa has been, performing pedophilia for, I guess the last 10 years. Have you ever tried to, inform, the people on Bigo
I'm
what's going on?
gagging, Habibi.
No, I never did. I never got a chance. I try to read beyond, but I always be clout chasing and shit. So no, I save all my bars for when I get to fight you. I don't want to be repeating shit, but no, I never woke that up. But the people I hang with already knew that shit.
Okay, so I don't know what
Wow.
I missed. Thank you guys for running me back up. I definitely do deserve it.
Wow.
So hey, Keith, how are you? So basically, what's going on is over here we trying to figure out why it's super. Why are y'all panicked? You on the Facebook side and you steady knowing this about Super, but you're not shining light to the ones who don't know. You have the platform. You have a million plus fans, and instead of you shining light, you rather
Excuse
argue with her about Facebook passwords.
me.
We need to know.
Excuse me. If y'all need to know some shit that the whole world already know, he's with somebody that's grown now and was cool with
That's
the
now.
behavior. Listen, he's with somebody that is grown now and been cool with the behavior. And for me to come back and wake it up again after it's been woke up in front of thousands of people before would be insane to me. It's not my fault. Just imagine that I found out that y'all had some shit against y'all, and then 5 years later I see you somewhere and I wake it up on you after I already woke it up. I'm not gonna keep following you around trying to make everybody aware of what you did years ago. They gonna like you regardless, and I'm gonna
But
be a
that's
hater
like
for
that's like
waking it up
somebody
on
murdering
hearsay.
somebody.
I'm gonna
You
be
know they
no, it's
murdered
not
them.
because I'm a hater if I wake it up on Super and he's with the person that I'm trying to co-sign for. He's with
Hmm.
them. That's
So
not gonna look
Pastor,
right. But if he
Pastor,
was
this
with
is what it
So
is,
somebody
do
that
you
Pastor.
ain't
so
with
do
him
you
and he
condone
did
hold on,
some weird,
Zay. So do you condone the R. Kelly situation?
no,
If
I don't
these gr-
condone. No, that don't take away from. I don't like R. Kelly for what he did off the app. What R. Kelly did was fucked up. But will I stop listening to his music? Hell no. He's a great entertainer. What he did outside of entertainment is for the police, the legislator, and everybody else to deal with. Hell yeah, he did some heinous shit, but he still made the best music ever in R&B history to Pastor P. Can't take away from his music. Period.
Join the queue. Benigo is here. He just said he here also. Benigo said add him. Now, Pastor P,
oh
real
my
quick. Pastor
God.
P, so you just
Oh,
basically
God,
said,
I ain't hating no nigga for what they did outside the
hold
app
on, keep
that I
it.
know. Y'all wouldn't be in their fucking business if TMZ didn't know, and you should be mad at them fucking parents that sold their kids to R. Kelly. Be mad at them bitches, waking up on them because R. Kelly is paying his debt to
Bring
society.
me up,
The
y'all. Get me back up
rest is
there.
not. They
Okay,
get a
so
check.
Okay, hold on 1 second,
Exactly.
y'all. Hold on, I can't do. It's too much going on.
just
Hold
how
on,
about you
wait.
just mute the panelists?
Zay, hold on. Y'all
Like,
said being the goat is here. Being the goat, can you join the queue or say I'm here so I can add you? I can't do two. I can't listen to this and respond to this. Um, let me see. I don't see Ben. He's not in the queue, so
You can't
um,
separate the artist from their crimes.
he's not in the
lady,
queue.
oh girl, you can suck a
Are you
dick, bitch.
telling
I don't
me
much
R. Kelly
when
music whack
so
that you was dancing to?
kick
You
lady
telling me you
though.
don't like one of them songs you used to sing? You don't like
It's
12
not
play?
okay.
You
So
don't
let
like
me go
the
ahead and do
Stephanie
this for
Mason
really
Love? You
quick.
don't like
I want to say
that?
this.
You're not
I'm
trying to.
sorry. I'm sorry because I'm not going to yell over anybody or talk over anybody, and I really this is kind of like heartbreaking to me. Let me bring Ben the Goat up because I see him. Um, I would never support R. Kelly again, knowing that he is a pedophile, despite the fact that he does make great music. I would never take that away from him, but I also wouldn't be supporting somebody who did the things that he did to literally hundreds of little girls and thought it was okay. And him making good music or his talent does not excuse the heinous things that he did. Okay. So for anybody to sit and say, oh, he made great music, this, and that, I'm going to support him, I'm going to listen to his music. I just feel like, that's kind of crazy because had that been your little daughter, had that been your kids, had that been your sister, you wouldn't feel the same way. Even though those little girls suffer from Stockholm syndrome and they still say, R. Kelly was their boyfriend and he did this and he did that, those were still little girls. Okay. And so this goes back to Supa. And this is all alleged. This goes back to Supa. If he was sleeping with Worm when Worm was 15, 16 years old, and y'all still support him, y'all still go there and y'all still send him beans, I think it's disgusting. Okay, so I'm gonna unmute y'all and I'm gonna let y'all talk, but that's how I feel. And I let you say your piece, Pastor. I'm just responding to your piece. I mean, it's no shade, it's nothing like that. That's just how I feel, and that's how you feel. But I'm gonna unmute you right now.
Shay. And if I say I like Milan on the motherfucking Housewives or whatever show he was, and you do some weird shit 10 years later, I can't say I didn't fucking like Milan when he was on the Housewives show. I'm not gonna sit in here and say fuck R. Kelly and all the music I grew up to, the shit you used to sing, say I don't like his music because I don't like him. It's a lot of you motherfuckers I don't like, but y'all have talent. I can't say I don't like your talent because you a fucked up individual in real life. I never said I support R. Kelly. I said I like his fucking music. I don't give a fuck what he did to who he did. You ain't said nothing about their fucking parents, bro. You have said nothing about their parents when you muted.
Mute him.
No, I don't mute.
Let him finish.
Because I'm going to leave when I get through.
No, let him finish.
You didn't say a fucking word about them kids' parents. And they sold their children to R. Kelly. So what type of nigga is you? What the fuck is you talking about? He bought them kids for their fucking parents. You ain't say nothing about that. So hey,
Go ahead, kids.
Without
Let
them
him talk.
selling their kids, R. Kelly would have no sex cases because he ain't raped nobody. He bought pussy from parents. Weird ass nigga. That's why I'm
so I don't know anything about the
That's
parents.
y'all keep doing y'all tea. I'm not alliances with nobody because I beef with motherfuckers y'all don't like. Fuck y'all and don't invite me to y'all panel. I'm a fucking boss. I don't get muted for y'all weak ass motherfucking
Oh,
You
gonna get dropped down. Sorry.
Now, yes, I was.
See ya, wouldn't want to be ya.
Yes, I was called.
Like, girl, what? But before we been to go, before we bring you up, let me get back in this big box really fast. I don't support nothing that he just said. I don't blame the parents. I don't blame the person. Who I blame is the person who was knowingly having sex with minors. Okay? That's the person that I blame. The person who was knowingly paying for sex, a person who was knowingly going after sex, a person who was sit in front of high schools. Zay, really, honestly, this is such a serious topic. You look really retarded laughing. I know you're a little kid, but you look really retarded.
No, I'm not laughing at that.
I know, but even having a smile on your face,
how
we
dare
talking
you
about
try to
little
blame
girls
that
getting
on my
raped.
laugh? I'm not
It's
laughing
no
at
shade.
that.
Like, we're talking about little girls that's getting raped, and you got a big smile on your face.
I'm not
You look
laughing at that,
ridiculous.
Milan. You was trying to play. Don't paint that narrative on
No,
me.
I'm not. But you look ridiculous, so you should calm down because it wasn't funny. Nothing I was saying.
laughing at Keith when he cut it to you.
It don't matter. It don't matter. Nothing that I was saying, and let me just help you out, because nothing that I was saying and nothing that Keith was saying was funny. Okay, we were in the middle of a conversation about little girls getting raped and being molested, and you got a smile on your face, and you laughing at what he said. Like, really, honestly, what he said was disgusting. You know what I'm saying? It's just no shade. Like, what he said was really gross. Yeah. But anyways, nobody. I'm not blaming no victims. That's all I gotta say. I'm not blaming no victims. Go ahead, Bendigo. The parents was victims, and those little girls was victims. So that's just how I feel. Go ahead, Bendigo. My bad.
Go ahead. What? I was called to
Hold on, I'm
read.
gonna let Cashy go. I'm gonna let Cashy go because I don't really. Let me let Cashy go. Go ahead, Cashy.
All right, so Benego, so what's the tea between you and Worm? Like, what happened from beginning, middle, and end? Like, what was all that about?
There is no tea between me and Worm. That's what I was called over here for.
Oh, so it's no tea now.
What? That's what I was called over here for.
So it's no
Okay, hold
tea.
on. Let me take over.
Go ahead.
Cashy. Hey Dante, girl. Now you know it was some motherfucking tea. And I know you trying to pay it, and you probably like I was over there. That was a long time ago. But Cashy's not getting up here lying. It's definitely some teas. So you can just give us a little bit.
There was no tea between me and Worm. So what answer are y'all looking for?
Okay, so Cashy, tell her what you heard really quick, and then we're gonna go from there.
So,
Okay.
Benego, so when you was on live and then Super was on live, and then you said that you can have him block me, but I'll take your nigga from you, and then so what happened with the liking of the pictures and
Okay, what's
you,
okay, we was into it. What the fuck is wrong with me saying I'll take his nigga? I'll take his nigga. If it
but I'm
came
saying
down to that, I would take his nigga. So what? Like what you mean? Like what are you getting at?
you just heard what the fuck I'm getting at, bitch. I
You ain't
asked
getting at
you
a fuck
what
thing.
the fuck
Get your
happened
dumb ass
because
on,
bitch it
bitch. Get the
happened
fuck out of
and
here, bitch.
Super
Don't
got
call
in
me
your
up here for
ass
no
and you
late
trying to
ass
pay
shit like
it.
that. Get your dumb
But
ass out
no,
of
no, he
here.
trying to pay it.
Fuck you,
He been
bitch.
paid off. He been fucked off. Something
Bitch, I ain't
happened,
been paid
so
off
he
for a
paying it.
fuck ass thing, you stupid ass faggot. Get your dumb ass out of here, bitch. You came up here, bitch. You thought you was waking up some bitch. You weren't
Bitch,
waking
it
up a
is
fuck
go,
ass
bitch. That's
thing,
something
bitch.
you said, you
Oh,
dumbass
won't
bitch.
worm, bitch,
That's
and I
something
ain't
you
gotta get
said,
them
bitch.
bitches.
That's
But if
something
I
you
wanted him,
said.
bitch, I
That's
would
something
get him
you
home.
said, and that's
Get your
something that
dumb ass
she
out of here,
said,
bitch. Don't
and
mention
then
my
you
name
been
no more,
shut up
fuck
now.
nigga.
So she
Don't
shut
mention
you
my
up.
name no
So
more, fuck
Super shut
nigga.
you up.
Fuck
Okay,
is
I
you
got it.
saying? Get
Super
your
Super
dumb ass
shut you
out
the
of here.
fuck up. Okay, I got it. That's what it is. She shut him the fuck up because she said it and he said it. So they was getting into it back and forth about him liking Worm pictures. And then so Worm had him block been the goat. That's what happened. And so now it's washed all under the rug and shit. You know what I'm
So
saying?
I'm
She's
gonna have to
scared.
agree with you only because everybody in the comments for some reason is saying you're telling the truth and Ben the
I know
Goat
I'm
is
telling
lying.
the truth. I ain't about to come up here and pump no bullshit from no motherfucking weak ass escort that's fucking with a motherfucking the Wind Twins for clout, bitch. You know what I'm saying? If somebody want to wake something up, then that's something that somebody would have said, bitch. I'm in these motherfucking lives all the motherfucking time, and I see what the fuck they be going on. So, bitch, if you scared, say you scared. Just say you scared of Super. That's it. Just say you scared and leave it like that. Don't check me about my tea because it's accurate. Cause I was there.
Okay.
Wow.
All
Okay,
right,
and
I'm out, y'all.
Brittany Ghost
obviously
said
what
bring
you're
him back up really
before you go,
quick.
Cashy, obviously you're obviously must be telling the truth because literally every single person I'm reading the comments as you're talking, and they're all saying you're telling the truth. They
I know
saw
I'm
it, they
telling the
heard it.
truth. She's scared of Super. These hoes are scared of Super. You and Zay is the only ones that stepping up, you know what I'm saying, and going against her. Fuck her.
Brittany
Oh
Ghost said bring him
wow.
back
Oh
up.
wow, I got something to show y'all. So
Wait.
the girl, okay, go ahead. Because the girl that was deaf, I got the message. Go ahead before
Okay,
you
yes.
got.
Benny Ghost said bring him back up really quick, and I was just go ahead and like to clear my name. I was not laughing at rape allegations of victims. I was laughing because Pastor P called this show weak and he started losing it. That's what I was laughing at, Milan. So my apologies to you if you felt like I was laughing and
No,
making a
no,
joke
I didn't.
out of
I know you wasn't laughing at that. You were just laughing during the conversation. I definitely know you don't agree with no shit like that. Like, of course not. So we all know that. It was
it.
just that you were laughing at the time when it was kind of we were trying to like clear up that whole thing about supporting and not supporting a pedophile. So I know that. I just didn't like the fact that you had a smile on your face. You know what I'm saying? That's
Mhm.
all. Yeah.
Okay.
So let me go ahead and bring up Ben the Goat because he is back in the queue. Go ahead, Ben the Goat.
Let me say this for that late faggot that was just up here, bitch. Me and Super was into it because Super mentioned me. So what I told Super that if I wanted his nigga, I would take his nigga from him. That's what I said. Super was mad about the fact that me and Warren followed each other. And I told him, bitch, we ain't ever liked each other pictures. We ain't ever talked to each other. So, bitch, but if I wanted your nigga, I would take him. That's exactly what happened. Bitch, it's not given that me and Warren ever had no conversation or nothing like that. Bitch, you hoes is mad for whatever reason. I don't give a fuck about no pussy hoe being mad. Fuck you, your mama, your dad, grandma, and fuck anybody that's coming behind y'all. Fuck you bitches. You bitches don't put no fear in my heart. Fuck you hoes. And anybody else that got something to say, fuck you. Bitch.
But
Anybody.
okay, so Dante, so
I'm listening.
why you think that boy would come up here and just lie like that though? Like what's going on?
Did you just hear what I said?
You said you got into it with Super. You said I can take
I
your
said I
nigga.
got into it with Super and I told Super that if I wanted his nigga, I would take his nigga. That's what I said. So what are you talking about?
So that's what I'm saying. So if you stay in that means it has to be some type of energy there because you can't.
It didn't have to be it didn't have to be no type of energy. Me and Super got into it. He thought I wanted Worm, and I told him that if I wanted his nigga, I would take his nigga.
But for you to stay there, you must really feel like you can take him.
He mentioned me and Worm following each other, and
All right.
people
Oh,
Well,
that
guess
people want
what?
Worm.
Guess what? All right. Thank you, Ben to go. Anyways, Ashley is here. Ashley, please join the queue. Before I add Ashley, I want to go ahead and read this message that was made back in 2017. Are y'all ready for this message? Okay. This is on if anybody knows who Dion Anderson is, okay? Okay. Y'all ready for me to read this message to y'all in 2017 on Supa's Facebook page? It says, how can you come out the closet with someone 12 years younger than you? Be an awesome dad and live a good life and still be with that nigga. Okay. So now I need y'all to redo y'all math. Here we go. It is 2021. It's 2020. You know what? Let me add Ashley. Ashley, you ready? Where's Ashley? Y'all said Ashley's in the queue.
in 2017, he said 12 years younger. So we
In
in 2021.
2017, he said 12 years younger than him.
So how old was Super in 2017?
Super's 35 now. Worm is 23.
I'm not good at math, Booker Buzz. Y'all just run me up. I'm good at shield.
No. Nobody's lying. No, y'all said the people could be lying. This is not the people. This is Dion Anderson's page on Facebook. Okay, let me read it to y'all one more time because in 2017, let's do this. I got a better one for y'all. Let's do the math.
Girl, this show is
2021
banging.
minus 2017 equals 4 years. So Super was 31 years old in 2017. So 2017 minus 12.
No, 31. 31 minus 12.
31 minus 12.
She was 19.
No. No. We're not trying to find out Super's age. We're not trying to find out Super's age. Super was 31 in 2017. The person she was dating was 12 years younger than her.
Oh, okay. So
Okay.
she's 31 now, and
And
how
somebody's
old
12
is
years younger
Worm?
than her. The person was 19. But Super's 33 right now.
You just said she's 35. Which is it? 33 or 35?
So which is it? Let's look
You
up the
know what? I
BBB.
got this. Give me the numbers and watch me do my shit.
So is Super
How old is Super
35
now?
or
How old is Super
33?
now? Watch me do my shit. Watch me work my set. How old is Super now? 35. Okay, Super is 35, right? He made that 4 years ago. So 35 minus 4 equals 31. How old is Worm now?
It says he's 33.
Oh,
Dion
33.
Anderson. It says he's 33 in 2021. Now go ahead. Dion
Okay, so
Anderson.
33 minus 4. That Super was 29 when he made that status. How old is Worm?
It don't matter. Just do 29 minus 12.
No, girl, you doing it wrong, Milan. Let me work my set, sissy. Worm is
No.
20. Worm is 23 right now, right? Yes. Okay. Worm is 23. So 23. How? So by Super being 30, you said he's 33 right now. So Super is 10 years older than Worm, which means that Worm minus.
Y'all going
Worm was
all about it the
16.
wrong way. Y'all need to find out when did he get with Worm and then subtract 12 years from that.
Okay, well, can you do it for us? Because we're a little slow.
Y'all need to find out when did he get with Worm and how old he said Worm was at that particular time.
So apparently, in 2017, Super was 29 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and in 2017, she wanted to marry this man. So in 2017, Worm was 12 years younger than 29. He was what? What's 29 minus 12? 17. So did he want to marry? Did he just meet Worm in 2017? Because he was 17 in 2017. So
So wait, how
When did
long
he
was
meet
7 years
Super?
ago?
He was
How
16
long was
going
seven
on
years ago?
17.
Subtract
Oh
7
my God,
years.
y'all so slow. Let me do this one more time for y'all. Okay. Let me mute the panel. Well, I don't gotta mute the panel. If in 2017 he was ready to meet Worm, that means and Worm was 17 in 2017. How long was he dating Worm before he got to the point of wanting to marry Worm? Is what I'm saying. Because if he was ready to marry Worm at when he was 17, did he just meet Worm when he was 17 and wanted to marry him on the first day? Or did he meet him when he was 16 and they dated for a couple of months and then he turned 17 and now he wants to marry him? Are y'all not? That's the T. So he was 15, 16 years old. So y'all saying he was dating Worm for 3 years and then he wanted to marry him and made this post? So that means 17 minus 3. That means he met Worm when he was 15. 14 years, 15, 14 years old.
They met at 15, he said.
That's disgusting.
It was 14 and a half, almost 15.
That's gross.
Wait, he was 14 going on 15? That is late, y'all.
Yes.
For real. No.
That's disgusting. He was 27 years old and that boy was 15, going 14, 15 years old.
He said he met Worm young. He said he met Worm young, but he waited for him until he got older. But I don't believe. I mean, I just don't buy that.
That's disgusting. That's disgusting. And Pastor P and Jubilee and any super tink, y'all hoes is disgusting and that's gross. And that boy was a little baby, a little kid, and y'all supporting that nasty, disgusting ass man. Everything about her is disgusting. And y'all tell me, and the people that's calling something like this old news, and y'all knew about it, and she been on this app tiptoeing and throwing them wigs and yelling and lying for the last
Um,
year and a
uh,
half. Y'all gross
Milan, I
too.
tried to wake it up a long time ago, but nobody wanted to listen. So therefore, that I try to wake this shit up a long time ago. But I'm glad a bigger audience is listening to it. But I tried to wake this up a long time ago, so it's not like it's something new. We've been new
So
this way this way on
you knew
Facebook.
about him. Wait a minute. Wait. So you knew about Supa dating this boy while he was 15 and 16 too?
No, I didn't know. No, I didn't know until later, until I added up the numbers when he kept saying 7 years, and then I was like, no, Super is really dating this boy at a young age. So I called him out on it, and then he cussed me out. Me and him got in an argument concerning that matter, and nobody listened at that particular point. When he came over here, he lost every fucking thing on Facebook, and all that, and he went underground. So when Brandon brought him back over here to the app, that's when he blew up again. So I brought this up a long time ago, but it's not my business. You
Initially,
know,
okay, well
like
let me
this.
say this. Initially, I didn't like Supa because she's a boisterous, lying ass, just disgusting clout chaser. But right now, a person who just got his his surrogate pregnant, and I don't even know if she's having a boy or a girl. If I ever meet a bitch or a nasty ass motherfucking person who thought that they were gonna put their hands on my child that I'm about to bring into this world, I really don't fuck. It's nothing about Supa at this moment that I don't. It's nothing about her. I don't support her. I am completely cut. Disgust. I don't. I'm disgusted. I am disgusted. And all of these people, Trina, Ashley, even Pastor P, before he went on his tangent trying to protect R. Kelly for some reason, some nigga he don't even know. All of these people knew this. All of these people knew this. I'm gagging at y'all. I'm gagging. I'm gagging.
So it turns out that yeah, but everybody knew it. We have woke this up plenty of times on Super, but nobody, it never caught fire. Do you understand me? It never caught fire. People never really broke. It never caught fire. We have been trying to wake this up for years on Super. We have been trying to bring awareness to for years on this, but nobody really never caught fire
And
to it.
let
So
me
we can
tell
only
y'all
do so
something.
much.
Jason Lee, I got another thing. And I know he's watching, so let me get in this big box. Jason Lee, you set up and tried to get Gucci canceled. And when you had alleged news that Gucci was a pedophile, you had alleged news that Gucci was a pedophile. You didn't even know if Gucci was or if he wasn't. Gucci got arrested for pulling out his penis and peeing in front of a school and got registered as a sex offender. This man, you know for a fact, everybody knows, all of these hoes know that the person you have co-hosting your show every Monday is a person who is sleeping with a person that was 15, 16 years old since he was 15, 16 years old, and everybody knows about it, and he's still on your show. What are you going to do about it, Jason Lee? What are you going to do about knowing that you got a pedophile on your show as one of your co-hosts? Let me know what you going to do, because I'm confused. I want to know what you gonna do, Jason Lee. You fired Tay for being messy. You fired
Mm-hmm.
Tay for just being messy. But now
Mm-hmm.
you got a whole pedophile on your motherfucking show.
Mm-hmm.
What you
Hey,
gonna do?
and Milan, even if he was 16, if he be claiming he was 16, that's still too young. Period.
Mm-hmm.
14, 15, 16, even 17 to me, if you want to get technical, are kids.
But
Especially if
18
you in
kids
your
to me.
30s.
And I don't, if y'all talking about Worm in here, hey Worm, I'm not bringing you up here. You're suffering from Stockholm syndrome and you need to seek help immediately. Immediately. I don't got nothing against you. I ain't never met you. All I know is your disgusting ass boyfriend, but you need help immediately.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to highlight your life. I'm not going to let you come up here and try to make it okay. I'm not going to let you come up here and try to convince us that it's okay. I don't want to hear it. I need you to seek help. You're a victim and you need help immediately.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever you need help, if you ever want to break out of that turmoil of living your whole young life, your teenage life under a grown ass disgusting man, all you have to do is hit me up and I will help you get out of that situation. Because you need help immediately.
Poor Wormy. But you
Hashtag
said,
save
but
worm.
he said I would never come up there, homie. Fuck you, bitch.
Amen. Save worm. Save worm. Hashtag save worm.
Yes, poor Wormy. Hey, Nate Love. Poor Wormy. And you know what? Wormy just felt like he only had Super at that. You know when you going through what he was going through at that age, right? They met in the
Mm-hmm.
chat. Let's not forget, y'all. Some people when they going through stuff like that.
Let me tell y'all this. Worm did not. His mother died at a young age. Worm mother died at a young age. He was raised by his grandmother. Worm mother died at a young age. Worm was raised by his grandmother, and Worm was raised only by his grandmother. Him and his sister. So he was looking for that male role model in his life. So
Mhm.
Worm has been through a whole lot in his life as far as losing people. So for in Worm defense, Worm is a good boy. Worm is very nice. He's very laid back. He don't give a lot. Super give
He's a victim
all
here.
the
We get it. Got it. Hey kid,
yeah.
what's
Allegedly,
up, baby? What's up?
um, I'm here to tell y'all Jason Lee ain't gonna do nothing about that situation because allegedly he do the same thing, but with 17-year-olds.
And so
I'm
Mom
really
has been
gagging y'all.
put
Tonight
up.
has been tonight, girl. Go ahead, Zay.
Yes, come on, twin. Let's see, twin. Look at you, girl. Come say bye to the live. He about to leave, y'all. He fell asleep on the couch. I was not asleep.
Zay, go ahead. Hey, DZ.
Hey, DC.
Hey,
Hi, DZ.
bye. I'm gonna go home and go live.
All right, get home safe.
Love y'all. I'm not walking through
Go
my
ahead, Zay.
You put my keys, left my keys? Yeah, they left down. All right. My thing is, what I was saying was basically, in Worms, I'm not defending him. He is a victim, but like Trina B just said, Worm lost his mom at a young age. He was raised by his grandparents, so he needed that role model, which could have been his gay daddy instead of his daddy. Get it? No pun intended.
Girl, you know what?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Girl, I,
Bitch. So Super could have been his gay daddy instead of his daddy. But what I'm saying is also Worm was going through something way worse. You know what I'm saying? That a child would look at as in like a death penalty. You get what I'm saying?
And
And
up a little
him
bit.
finding out that Super, huh?
Can we back
Commit
up a
Trina
little
B,
bit?
stop interrupting him. Go ahead,
Go
Zay.
shut
Yeah.
the fuck
So
up.
allegedly, girl, look, I'm not gonna keep reading out of motherfucking bush. Bitch, allegedly, when Warren was younger, he already lost his parent, his mama, so he's raised by his granddad, his grandma. Then he ran into Superstar, like, telling him he was gonna be there for him. Allegedly, Worm found out that he had HIV, and allegedly Super found out that she had HIV. So they met in this HIV chat or whatnot, and Super was like, "I'm gonna take care of you. You gonna be all right. It's not a death sentence, it's not a death penalty. I got you. I'm gonna look out for you." So by Worm being young, he just needs somebody to be by his side, needs somebody's shoulder to cry on and shoulder to lean on. He was very vulnerable at that moment, at that time, allegedly. That's what was just told up here. I'm not gonna shut up shit. Bitch, it was brung to this show. Let's talk about it, girl. Allegedly, that's what I'm saying. Allegedly. I don't have none of these people paperwork. I only got my results. So what I'm saying is allegedly that what was said, that what was told. Bitch.
Um, this is what I was saying. I'm not gonna say that Super got HIV or Worm got HIV because I don't know. I've not seen neither one of their paperwork, so I'm not going to say that. But for Super to sit around and like you said, they and like you said, Milan, to always shame people that got AIDS or to say he the most cleanest person, but he's supposed to be an advocate for it. He's supposed to have been this role model and was on a campaign for it, but he really shames other people when he says HIV. It's just like he trying to down everybody that has HIV, but him, you know, and but itself. So it's just like, why would you be an advocate and have a whole campaign of awareness against it if you are going to down shame it? You supposed to. It should never come out your mouth at never at no point in life. No point in life. It should never come out your mouth. It should never. That should never be a shame. That shouldn't be a conversation because I don't even play with that because I don't believe that nobody should talk about it. It's not nothing to be playing around because our community is playing with it. The black community and the gay community. So why would you want to talk about that and then try to shame for the else with it? It just don't. I don't understand that.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. I want to say this. This has been a really, really, really informative show. Going into this show, I didn't like Super. Going out of it, I hate him. At this point, I think, I want to say to all of you guys that have known about this whole scenario of Supa and Worm, Dion Anderson, aka Dion Anderson and Worm allegedly sleeping with a minor for the last 7, 8 years. I think all of y'all are late. I definitely would have done something about it when it was happening, when it was occurring.
Worm said you weird.
I don't care what Worm said. Stop fucking interrupting me, bitch. I don't care. Okay? I already told you I don't care what a person with Stockholm syndrome is talking about. If I cared about what Worm is saying now, I would have brought him up. I would have clicked on his thing and let him come up here when he was saying, bring me up, bring me up. Then he's trying to say, don't bring him up. I don't care.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay? The girls that was locked up in R. Kelly house since they was 14 and 15 years old, they went to the court cases. They went up there and fought for R. Kelly.
Good to see you. Glad you were taking notes.
Okay? It's not like, bruh, I don't got nothing against. I feel bad for him. But again, for me, this is not about Worm. This is about Supa. Again, Supa, you need to be locked up. Not only for your let me say this because I don't want to hear my echo when I'm saying it either. You need to be locked up not only for those PPP loans that you alleged that you got for your cosmetic services and your cosmetic company and your wig lines and all of that. You need to be locked up for sending yourself all those beans and having Bigo return around and pay them to you and then getting on this app and lying about being the number one person on Bigo. You need to get locked up from wearing them fake ass motherfucking Versace robes and them fake ass Louboutin hats that you got from the kiosk and the motherfucking fake ass Versace robes you got from the motherfucking flea market. You need to get locked up for all the perpetrating you doing in that motherfucking BMW that is actually Worm's old BMW that you got rewrapped 2014 and acting like you got a new BMW. You need to be locked up. You really need to be thrown under the jail for sleeping with a minor for the last 5, 10, 7, whatever years that you've been with him. You're disgusting. I don't have anything else to do with you. This will be the last time I bring your name up. I don't give a shit what you doing on Bigo or what you doing on this app. You are dead to me, just like that dead ass career and just like that dead. You're dead. And you need to be locked up. Hopefully you be locked up soon. Okay? Go ahead, Trina. You can say your last words.
Bring awareness to this a long time ago.
You said you brought
All I,
awareness to this a long time ago. Is that what you said?
yeah, I brought awareness to this a long time ago when me and Super got into it before concerning this matter. But nobody really really believed it. I guess they didn't really believe it or did not really add up the numbers, the people that was around him. But like I said, Super has always been arrogant. He has brought this on himself. He has brought this on himself by trying to fuck his way to the top. Like I always tell him, when you try to fuck your way to the top, if you got talent, it's gonna make room for you. So don't try to fuck your way to the top. By fucking your way to the top, you gonna be exposed. And now that you're being exposed for all the things that you are doing and done, now it's becoming to be a problem. Like I said, I brought awareness to this a long time ago. Many people have me, Ashley, and all the rest of us, and we can only do so much for people to listen. But I'm glad it's been brought to the forefront.
Go ahead, Zay.
Yes, I'm glad it was brought to the forefront. Like I said, let me just go and clear this up really quick. I'm not saying that the girls have what the girls say they got, but it's just like I'm speaking on the situation. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad it was brought to the everybody's attention about this situation. So people still gonna support Superman. I know that you feel like as if anybody who supporting him is sick and is that, but people are still gonna support him. People are not gonna care what you're gonna say. But I'm glad you took your time out to use your platform to shine light on this situation. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't too much we can do. You get what I'm saying? All we can do is talk about it, speak on it, and move on. And that's what Trina B was saying
That
when
she
she
tried to
said
do
we
it
try.
years ago and nobody,
Hmm.
right.
Hmm.
Well, thank you, Trina B, for using your platform when you did and bringing awareness to this huge age difference. Also, with Cashy coming up here giving us information or allegedly giving us alleged information about, a person who yells and tells people that they gonna die from AIDS and she's so pure and she's so that and this and that. And she has a whole campaign called Greater Than AIDS and all of that. I definitely appreciate Cashy for sending us that picture and letting us know the age differences and sending me this text with this all of this stuff. For me, at this point, I don't have anything else to say about this man. He's disgusting. He's dead to me, and I'm done with her forever. And Jason Lee, this message is to you. You need to do something about it. Okay? You did so much to Gucci. and now you know the real tea on Supa. Okay, and that's that on that. Wow. This was a great show.
Hey,
All
Stacey, man.
6,500 of y'all who came over to our show, we definitely appreciate it. We got